What if the universe isn't a machine, but a mystery? And what if the key to unlocking it isn't just intelligence, but wonder? This is the legacy of Albert Einstein, a physicist, a philosopher, and a rebel who redefined what it means to understand reality. Born in 1879 in Germany, Einstein didn't speak fluently until the age of 9. He was quiet, reflective, more interested in magnets and music than memorization. But that mind, so slow to speak, would eventually bend time and space. As a young man, Einstein worked at a Swiss patent office by day, while by night, he unraveled the mysteries of light, time, and motion. In 1905, he published for papers that would change physics forever, including his special theory of relativity. At the heart of relativity was a radical idea that space and time are not absolute. They bend, flex, and change depending on your frame of reference. It was elegant, revolutionary, and deeply philosophical. Einstein didn't just calculate, he imagined. He performed thought experiments, chasing beams of light, riding elevators in free fall. He believed imagination was more important than knowledge, because it had no limits. But Einstein was more than a scientist. He was a thinker who questioned authority and resisted dogma. He fled Nazi Germany and spoke out against nationalism and militarism. He warned of the dangers of unexamined power. Despite his role in inspiring the atomic age, he became one of its most vocal critics, urging peace and responsibility. Philosophically, Einstein was a Spinozist. He believed in a cosmic order, not a personal God. He often said, "God does not play dice with the universe," insisting that reality follows laws, even if we don't yet understand them. He revered mystery, not as a source of fear, but as a wellspring of awe. To him, the most beautiful experience was the mysterious. His general theory of relativity would go even further, explaining gravity not as a force, but as a curve in space-time. It was confirmed in 1919 during a solar eclipse, making Einstein an overnight legend. Yet he remained humble, often joking about being a confused old man trying to understand the universe. Einstein's legacy goes far beyond equations. He embodied a philosophy of intellectual humility and curious defiance. He believed science was a tool to explore reality, but never the final word. He said, "The most incomprehensible thing about the universe is that it is comprehensible." To him, that was the miracle. In a world rushing toward answers, Einstein reminded us to pause for questions, to embrace paradox, to stand in awe of the unknown. His genius wasn't just mathematical, it was spiritual in a secular way. He united science with wonder and left us with a new way to see ourselves, not as rulers of the universe, but as part of its poetry. Einstein once said, "Try not to become a man of success, but rather a man of value." And in that, perhaps lies his greatest formula. Not E equals MC2, but a life of curiosity, courage, and cosmic wonder.